Alright, here we have Sword and Fairy Together Forever, being played on PS4. Courtesy review code courtesy via Soft. So this is an action RPG that's really good. So we've got options. So we have horizontal vertical sensitivity, horizontal vertical flip, vibration function, camera movement correction, minimap rotation, size of subtitles, DMG health indicators, all of those on, expert mode on or off. As for game, then we've got control scheme, we've got your controls here. We have graphics, and we've got audio options, game volume, sound effects volume, music, and voice. And that's it for that. I'm going to go ahead and say no on saving. We got gallery, so those images you've unlocked throughout the game. You have load, start, and continue. I'm going to go ahead and start the new game. So we got normal, easy, and hard. I'm going to go ahead and play on normal. And yes, I do. So the load times aren't too long. The graphics in this game are just phenomenal. The music's really good too. And the story is definitely pretty interesting as well. So if I had to describe the game, like compared to something, I'd say this is essentially like Devil May Cry with RPG elements is what I feel like this is. But it's also completely different. I mean, that's the closest thing I can probably compare it to. It looks really good. I love the mythology in the game. Right now you are in the demon realm, and you have to escape. The controls are fluid. The graphics, like I said, are just phenomenal looking. If I had to say my only complaint with the game thus far is that enemies just take too much damage. I mean, it has you taking like the enemies take like thousands of damage. But I think this is like the 7th game in the series, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this is, I don't know if this is the first game to come to the West, or maybe it might be the second. And that may just be a staple of the series. I'm not too familiar with the series, but this game looked really good. I definitely right up my alley, and I'm glad I was able to get to check this out here. Because it definitely is. But see, like I said, you're not thousands, but hundreds of damage. Look at those. There's 2,500. So yeah, the enemies take a heck of a lot of damage to be killed. And even the first enemies that you encounter, can put up a pretty decent challenge. Um, I was kind of surprised at how much health they whittle away at you, and how easily your health dwindles. But I think the purpose of taking that much damage is so you can pull off combos. And for the sake of this game, I understand it. But in the same token, it feels like, you know, the battles are just unnecessarily longer than they should be. Especially for your basic enemies. And then your quick time advance, which is really kind of cool. Gives you ample time to press the button. And they never get dull. And I like how the game auto saves. Trying to hit myself and press the wrong button. There we go. Now we're moving on. But I love how open the environments are that you run around in. Now you do have a invisible barrier. I noticed that when they introduced one of the main characters in the game, there's a couple of them you get to play as. Got this guy, a girl, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, one other one. And when they introduced the second character, I ran into the fact that there's an invisible barrier, and I think it's just kind of like, hey, you know, you get to that later, this kind of a thing. I wish it was more open, the fact that it lets you do what you want. Oops, hit the wrong button there. So I mean, yes, it's an open world RPG, but at the same time, it's not really open if it limits you on where you can go when you have a specific objective. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh no, I should have jumped. But luckily, didn't need to worry about that. The game feels like an interactive cinematic experience, and it's just... This game's definitely blown me away more than once. mean, if you're gonna make one purchase a year on PS4, um, I would definitely just pick this up, especially if you're a fan of action RPGs. Here we go. Got a boss. The wrong button there. Meant to dodge with the circle button. And did it again. Last side, enemies take a ton of damage. Yeah, let's skip the tutorial actually. Funny, I said skip the tutorial and it's still having me. Wait, can I just leave? No, I have to kill these guys. See, with the amount of damage that enemies typically take, the boss just takes that much more damage. And I have nothing to hit myself with. That's awesome. If I'm gonna die right here. Maybe not. Oh. Wow, I got him with like no life left. This game is awesome. Kind of makes you wonder why they didn't all go after him. As we're introduced to the female party member. Oh no, never mind, not yet. Let's get this part here. Whoa. How about pop in? Okay, so it's not yet. Once you actually leave here is when you'll see her. And I'll actually probably end up stopping there. But yeah, I mean, this game is just beautiful to look at. Um, I cannot get over how amazing this game looks. Um, yeah, it's Sword and Fairy Forever, um, or Together Forever is just it's so good. The mythology, the gameplay, the RPG mechanics, the I'll go far as say semi-open world aspect. Just makes the game an all-around phenomenal package. And I believe this is a PS4, PS5 exclusive, at least for now. I'm not sure if it'll remain that way, but I believe for now it is exclusive to the PlayStation platform. It might even be exclusive to the PS4 itself. But as always, if it's available for other platforms, I will put that in the description. If it becomes available for platforms later on, I'll update the video description to reflect that. I mean, even as a PS4 game, this game still looks really good. I love the lighting. This game is so good. Here we go. This is where we're gonna meet the. I think you're gonna meet the female right here. And yeah, I know I'm skipping certain story elements, but I don't want to ruin everything.
好险！这帮凶兽真是越来越猖狂。巧玲，没受伤吧？凶兽跑得再快，也没有我的巧玲飞得快。好了啦，今天辛苦你喽，回去多喂你几颗灵果吃。穿过这片树林，
And now you're in this big open forest.
昆明树门前，可以先去村里逛逛。
And instead of using a sword, she uses, actually, I guess that is a sword as well, never mind. I thought it was a staff.
有什么东西？
But she's found that the
是妖怪。
creatures of the forest have become evil or poisoned. And you have to fight against them. Again, the mythology, the gameplay, everything about this game just is top notch. I'm going to go ahead and actually end the review here, guys. I want to thank you for the opportunity. This game is amazing. I cannot recommend this game enough. And well, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.